got your food, honey.
It's kind of Hi everybody, this is Beachcricket, and I'm inside my bus. Shuttle babe! There are my girls over there lounging. Okay, this video is things to do while you are social distancing to keep your sanity. So, I've got a few tips for you, and I thought I'd share them with you. Stay tuned. Whoa. My notebook fell down. No, I'm not telling you to go and read all your manuals. This is just an intro for reading. I think we pretty much get our products and then we pitch these things. But every now and then we do need them, so it's good to check them out and know what's going on. But no, there's a new little thing that I just found out. Whoa, light. I just found out about, and it is about reading. But it's a cool reading adventure. Let me tell you about it. Okay, so what I have discovered is that you and your children or your grandchildren or your friends, you can watch astronauts. Astronauts reading from space. Isn't that awesome? And they're reading stories from 17,500 miles per hour around the planet. That's too cool. So, it's taking place on the International Space Station, and what a better role model than to have astronauts who can read and show you what's going on up there in space. So, they're going to engage as a role model for science and reading, and you're going to have yourself and your children or your grandchildren be able to watch the astronauts and look around inside the space station as they're reading and see what's going on. So it's a whole broad spectrum of learning. It's just fantastic. So the book selection is really varied. It's wide selection for science so that they can learn interesting things. And they're usually about 15 minutes, so that's about a good, time frame for a lot of the children. So it's about 15 minutes of reading and exploring in space and seeing what the astronauts are doing. Let me tell you the link to this. It's www.storytimefromspace.com. I've already been on the site, and it is amazing. I love it. So I thought it would be a fantastic way to learn and explore and have some good times. So, hey, that's a good one. There we go. It is www.aqua.org/experience/live. #PER. Okay. So what this is really a shot glass, y'all. Add a little humor to the situation. Broadcasting from the National Aquarium live cams. And this is such a wonderful way for children to be able to see this aquarium and all the different things that they have inside. They have blacktip reef, jellies invasion, Pacific coral reef. The cameras are only live streaming during the business hours, but after hours, their previously recorded live streams are in segments that you can still watch. So it's just fantastic that you can see the marine life. It also has on the format that it shows pictures of creatures with information about them so that you can spot in these different videos. And that teaches them a little bit about the marine life, and they can learn. And it also makes them observant. And, you know, it's just going to be a wonderful experience that you can share. I mean, even for yourself. I'm just always thinking of education as far as for children all the time. I mean, I have grandchildren, and I'm sure that they would value this. Oh, by the way, this shot glass is really a favorite. It's crabs. And this is from Pensacola Beach, where I'm from. Shout out! Love Pensacola. Okay, and another one that's really good is from the YMCA. Isn't that awesome? Yes, they are going to have over 60 different classes that you can go online, and they are access free. So there's no charge at all. And some of the classes are boot camp, yoga, weightlifting, boxing, and Tai Chi. So you go to YMCA360.org, and there you go. So it's going to be really fun in a lot of ways to access a lot of these creative ways that they are making us not go crazy while we're being here with our social distancing. Go check it out. Okay. And another thing that is just a fantastic idea, there are 5 gardens you can virtually tour just in time for the first day of spring, which is today. This is the earliest first day of spring in 124 years. And this is brought by, this is the link that you go by, housebeautiful.com. They have virtual tours of lush gardens of England, France, Chicago, and Hawaii, and it is worth going on a tour and experiencing such beautiful stuff. Nature is wonderful anyway, but these are beautiful lush gardens that have been manicured, and it would be just such a treat. And while we're talking about that, you can always go outside and smell the fresh air, hopefully, and get some of that sunshine when it's not behind a cloud. But the sunshine is good for you. So get out there, enjoy some nature. And of course, go camping like I do all the time. And my friend Patricia does too. Okay, and if you want to go on a virtual Disney World tour, there are some really cool rides that you can ride, and they're fantastic. Some of them are, let's see here, Space Mountain, Slinky Dog Dash, It's a Small World, Frozen Ever After, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Oh, that's a cute one. Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, and The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Undersea Adventure, and Pirates of the Caribbean, Peter Pan's Flight, and The Seas with Nemo and Friends. Now you can go on them. They have been made especially for you to get on there, and it's like you're riding the rides, and this is on YouTube. So just like I had them pronounced is the way that you look them up on YouTube. But then you can go ride some rides. Your kids would really probably love it too if they've never been to Disney World or Epcot or Disneyland. A lot of those are featured in there. So check that out. Hey! So I hope you got the idea of what I was trying to provide. you have to be creative, and there are so many opportunities that you can do by Googling a few things. Like if you are interested in zoos, there are all kinds of virtual tours that you can watch different animals in zoos. There's all the national parks, there's virtual tours for that as well. I mean, just anything that you're creative about, that you're really curious about. There are so many different ways to explore and, you know, get interested in it and not be bored while we are being responsible and doing the social distancing. So I hope that gave you some ideas. I always am looking, you know, because I'm always camping out here. I'm always out in nature, and there were times at night when I can't go hike or explore that I want to do something, and so I get creative and start looking on the web and finding different places that I might want to explore, and that's how I found out a lot about many of these. So hope that helps. Wake up and live, people. Have your adventures. Keep your hands clean. Try to be considerate. Try to have compassion for your fellow man. And be safe. You know, it's a lot of this is common sense. And, you know, I don't want you to go wacky in the meantime while this is all happening. It's something that we should take serious. And I love all of y'all, and I hope that this helps in a lot of ways. Okay, wake up and live. Nomad Life rocks. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.